This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 841 Friendly Circle out here in El Cajon. So typically when we start our inspections, we like to start underneath the eave of the house. So your eave is going to consist of your fascia board, you have your rafter tails, and then you have your starter board. And the reason why we like to start underneath the eave is that it gives us a really good idea about what condition the roof is in and how well of a job the structure is doing as far as keeping water off the property itself. So we can see we got a lot of damaged wood over here on this section. And then you'll also notice over here in this corner, we got some bad wood over here as well. So there definitely will be some wood repair on this project. Again, wood repair is always that unknown variable for any roofing project. It's impossible for anybody to say how much wood is going to need to be replaced until we tear this roof off. But this at least gives us a preliminary idea of what the homeowner can expect when this project gets going. Now, this is the original roof on the property. You can tell there's no drip edge. We do have bird stop, which is also acting as a tile riser on this property. Drip edge became industry standard around 25 years ago. And this roof appears to be anywhere from 30 to 35 years old or so. I'm going to point a few things out on this concrete tile roof that I think need to be pointed out. Now, again, this is a concrete tile roof. This is an S-tile roof. I pulled some of these tiles down that had already slipped. Now, there are a ton of slip tiles on this roof throughout, and I'm going to show what I'm talking about. But the reason why we pull tiles no matter what is we want to show what the condition of the underlayment is. Now, the underlayment is the membrane that is protecting the roof itself. There's a common misconception that the tiles was protecting the house. In reality, it is the underlayment that's protecting the home. And when the underlayment gets to be at this point, you see how smooth this is, how worn this is. This stuff is just really just kind of crumbling at the moment. This is the telltale sign that the product has gone well past its life expectancy. And you can see the majority of these tiles are all coming off of the wall itself. You can see how loose everything is and how water gets underneath it. And again, this is going on throughout. There are a lot of these tiles on this roof that just weren't nailed down. And so now these tiles are all starting to slip, as you can see. So all of these tiles are coming off of the wall itself. You can see how these tiles have started to slip and how easily they just come down, exposing all of that underlayment. So all these have slipped as well. Another big slip tile right here, and it's exposing all of these nail holes on the tile. This is also an indication that they did not use enough tile when installing this roof to begin with. We call that tile stretching. And so once all those nail holes are exposed, again, each and every one of those nail holes are a leak waiting to happen. You can see the condition of the wood as well. We're gonna have some fascia that needs to be replaced. This stuff is just coming apart at the moment. We do have the original mortar capping throughout all of the penetrations. This tile was also slipped, exposing all of this underlayment. You can see that this original mortar capping is really kind of starting to come apart, how loose it is. This is allowing water and moisture to come down these penetrations every time it rains. Again, all original mortar flashings, and you can see all these slip tiles. So just having the tile slipped exposes those nail heads, and it also exposes the underlayment. You can see how water's been getting underneath this roof. One more over here on this roof plane, just to show that the entire roof is in the same condition. So again, all the water streaks that are coming down, you can see this is starting to bubble a bit, and then again, you can just see how thin this underlayment is. This stuff is paper thin, how smooth it is. So I'm going to recommend a full roof replacement on this home. This product has gone well past its life expectancy. The tile itself is in good shape though. We can reuse the existing tile. So this is a perfect candidate for a lift and reset, where we lift all these tiles up, stack them along the roof itself, replace all the underlayment. I'm gonna upgrade this underlayment to a titanium PSU 30 underlayment, which is a thick, sticky, synthetic, self-adhesive product that goes directly to the decking, seals off any nail that goes through it, which is fantastic with the amount of nails that are gonna be going on this roof. Once all that's done, we're gonna add brand new drip edge along the entire perimeter, the piece that's missing, brand new bird stop to replace what's already there. We'll reseal, reflash each and every one of these penetrations. We're gonna be adding exhaust ventilation to this roof as well. Right now, there is no exhaust ventilation on this roof. We wanna go ahead and make sure that there is proper airflow in this attic. So we'll be adding O'Hagan exhaust vents to this roof to ensure that proper ventilation. Once all that is complete, it's a brand new roof. We take the tile, we reinstall them back on the roof, and now this homeowner will have a a new roof that they won't have to deal with for the next 35 plus years or so. But based off my professional opinion, the age of this roof, the condition of the underlayment, the amount of slip tiles that are going on throughout the property itself, all the original mortar flashings that are starting to crack and deteriorate, I am highly going to recommend that this roof gets replaced. That's it for my inspection.